Yo, what is up, squad? It's your main man, KiddStan. Today we're back with some more anime fighting simulator. Now, guys, I know it's the third video in a row, but I wanted to do a quick another video on this game before I moved on. So your boy has been kind of just messing around, looking at what there is to play. It's different aspects in different games. But I was deciding, because so a few people had asked me to do a leveling guide on this game, so I decided, you know what, I'll do one. All right, I was like, you know what, before I move on to another game, let me get this out the way and do a leveling guide. Now, I'm not like crazy high level. I'm 170.6k. If you guys want to see my stats real quick, I got like 17,000 strength, 1.9 thousand durability, 151 chakra, 387 sword, and 2.1k agility. So as you guys can see, like although I have some pretty low stats, I still have some pretty high ones too. I have, it kind of just fluctuates. It's just like a huge matter of fluctuation going on in my stats, but you guys can still see that my overall power and strength is 170.6 thousand, which is still pretty high. So basically, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna help you guys figure out how you can learn, figure out how you can level up a lot faster and a lot easier than it seems like. Because at first, there's like certain little things I didn't notice that were in the game that would help you level up faster, that you can basically do now. So first things first, I'm going to point out something that you can literally do from your stats right here. First things first is, I didn't understand what these upgrade things were. I thought it was just to like give you like an extra stat or something, but turns out these upgrades right here give you extra. It basically increases your multiplier for how much you gain per stat. So as for example, normally I would gain like one punch or one strength per punch, but because I upgraded it once, I gained 2 physical strength. As for my chakra, normally I would gain 1, but because I upgraded it multiple times, I get +8. Now at first this seems like, oh wow, that doesn't make that big of a difference, but when you think about it, when you're gaining like 8 times the amount of chakra compared to 1, it makes a huge difference, because that starts to add up. Same thing for 2, same thing for 3, like all the numbers. All right, and at first it doesn't seem as big of a deal, but that's basically the best way I guess you can spend your money in this game, is by upgrading your multiplier and increasing it. That way you can get maximize the amount of stats you get in those areas. Not only that, when you apply those along with these certain areas, so there are many areas around the special areas around the map that will basically increase the amount of stats you gain. So basically multiply your stat gain even more, which is why it's important, because it stacks along with the upgrade. So these areas stack along with the stat upgrade. So as you guys saw over there, I was getting 8 chakras per click. As for over here, I get 40 chakra per click, and it multiplies what I have by 5. So when you multiply 1 by 5, you get 5, but when you multiply 8 by 5, you get 40, and that's where you get to see like the huge difference in terms of the multiplier there, which is why I had such high chakra. Because when I was figuring this stuff out, I just put so much. I just like basically bought everything chakra, and I just spent all my money. I didn't really care about sword and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, okay. But luckily, because I have a stronger sword, let me see, I have a stronger sword, so it allows me to do that, along with, if I do this, now I get 10 sword skills. As you guys can see there, I was just getting 5. I get 8 speed for walking. All right, so that's the first thing I can tell you. Now, second tip is multitasking. I'll tell you guys this one thing: when you guys are training a certain area, definitely want to multitask. If you're training your sword or physical strength, what I like to do is I like to just keep running into a wall or something. And as you guys can see, I'm gaining physical strength as I click, and I'm also gaining speed. Alright, so I'm gaining both of these at the same time. If you want to do it over here at the strength dummy, I even did this over here where I was just going like this. I was just walking into the dummy. I'm getting plus 10 strength. And I'm getting 8 speed just for doing this. Which makes a huge difference when you look at the stats. It makes a huge difference in terms of gains. Sorry, I'm trying not to. There we go. It makes a huge difference in terms of gains, as you guys can see right there. Like, I'm going up like crazy, dude. I'm going up like crazy. Not only that, I'm just going up in both stats. And sometimes, if you want to even stretch it, you can add jumps into it. But the only problem is you wouldn't be able to do it at that dummy specifically. You just add jumps into it. Just add jumps into your clicks, and then boom. You just keep going. You just kind of like turn in and off. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like those simple things that kind of just allow you to why is it not doing it this time? There we go. It allows you to maximize, you know, the amount of stats you're getting at a time. Not only that, like I said, if you want, you just keep walking into a wall and just keep jumping. If you need to do both agility and speed, just keep walking into a wall and keep jumping. Keep swinging your sword, and just keep walking into this wall right here. All right, it mainly works the best with speed, just because speed is like a key. As for agility, it kind of agility, it like works, but it kind of just still gets in the way because of like you're like clicking and pressing key at the same time. I don't know why. I don't know why actually, but yeah. So right here you got the physical strength dummy, and then you got your chakra dummy, and the requirements for both of them, I believe, 100 strength, physical strength, and 500 chakra to use that. There is not only that, there is the basically the machine that Vegeta trains. I'm trying to remember what it is called. It's a spaceship. It's it's like the gravity chamber, I think it's called. That's why I want to call it the gravity chamber. But you got up there, which basically allows you to train. I forgot what it trains. Let me see. I know what it trains. It trains. All right, so yeah, trains agility and speed, but you need 10k for both of them in order to train that. So if you don't have that, you will not meet the requirements. All right. Now, as for the other stuff, there are many other places around the map that you can go to train once you get higher levels. So I'll get to those places right now. We're gonna cross this bridge first. So over here we got this meteor or whatever. You need 1 million physical strength in order to use that multiplier. And then if we go even deeper into here, we'll find other places. It's kind of just like scattered all over the place. So right here we have the 100k strength multiplier, which is the Goba Beach or whatever. I'm trying to remember where that reference is from. I actually can't remember at all. And then we're gonna keep going around. Over here we got 1 million durability. I probably should have showed you guys the ones at the main island first, but up there you got the 1 million durability multiplier. And then if we come across back over around here, I'll show you guys the other ones. I don't know why I didn't show you guys the low level ones first, but I'll show you more of the low level ones. So over here to the side behind these buildings in this mountain, you got one for agility, which only requires 100 agility, which is actually pretty low. And then as you come over here, you have a pirate ship, and when you stay on the pirate ship, you train it multiplies your durability. You only need 100 durability for that one. And for swords, in order to do swords, you just need to basically just need to get a new sword. Like, just keep upgrading your swords and stuff like that. So just keep unlocking new swords, and then, you know, once you unlock new swords, it also gives you a higher addition to what you get. So as you guys can see right here, I'm using my katana. If I use my wooden katana, I only get 2 sword. I only get plus 2 sword skills. So that's something that you do have to take note of. And then and when I switch back, you have, you know, ×5. As you guys can see, it makes a huge difference as to what you get. Oh, my bad, not over here. All right, so I'm gonna go over back to the other place, the other bridge. Over here, you can work on your speed. So this is actually, I usually don't just work on speed just because I feel like it's one of those things where I could do while I'm working on someone else. Only requires 100 speed, so it's not like super crazy high or anything. And then to come down over here, it's multiple little places. So basically, there's a lot of places in the map that basically that will allow you to just continue upgrading and working on your stuff. So over here we got the place for 100 million physical strength, and that's like super high. And then I mean, obviously, but it's interesting that they kind of make it easier. Like, it's like they help you as you get like higher, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that makes sense. But over here we got the Amaterasu chamber, which is for durability. This dude's training Chalker here. I wonder what the heck. He has 23.2 billion. All right, that dude's weird. All right, and all right, so we're just gonna run around a little bit more. It's other places. No, that's basically everything. There's a few other places, you know, for like the millions of billions. There's some across this bridge right here. Just like all over, like just on the outskirts of the map. There's a few linked places, but that's basically just like the foundation of just leveling up faster and getting your stats pretty high in the game. So make sure you guys are just, you know, following those tips, and I promise you'll end up on that leaderboard like extremely easily, like easy, especially if you macro, dude. If you macro, you'll be one of the highest level people in the game if you just follow those tips. But yeah, so I hope this video was helpful, guys. I hope it did give you guys some type of insight on how you can just train faster and level up faster in this game. If you guys did find this video helpful, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed and haven't done so, hit the notification bell so you know when your boy uploads another dope video just like this one. And with that being said, be quiet, Snapchat. Until next time, we are out.